Navarro eliminates Gauff. Sabalenka stays strong. Welcome to Tiebreak News, your channel for global tennis news and analysis. Today, we'll dive into the excitement of the latest epic clashes at the 2024 US Open, featuring players like Aryna Sabalenka, Emma Navarro, and Zheng Qinwen, showcasing their talent and determination. Get ready to explore the details of the matches, discovering how these tennis stars are shaping the sports landscape with memorable victories and inspiring performances. Stay tuned because the best of women's tennis is right here. Badosa overcomes Wang Yafan at the US Open and reaches her second Grand Slam quarterfinal. Paula Badosa has faced a challenging journey since first reaching the quarterfinals of a Grand Slam. 3 years later, and after a serious injury, she finally secured her second quarterfinal appearance with a convincing victory over Wang Yafan at the US Open, winning 6-1, 6-2. This result marks a significant recovery in her career. In 2021, Badosa had a standout year, winning her first WTA titles in Belgrade and Indian Wells and reaching the quarterfinals at Roland Garros, propelling her into the world's top 10. However, starting in 2022, she faced difficulties, including a back injury that sidelined her from the circuit in the second half of 2023. This injury led to a significant drop in her ranking, reaching 140th in May this year. Badosa revealed that this period was the most challenging of her career, especially after the Madrid tournament when she considered quitting tennis. She felt that if she couldn't compete at the highest level, there was no point in continuing. However, she managed to overcome this phase and found her rhythm again on the North American hard court. The Spaniard ended a long title drought in Washington, reached the semifinals in Cincinnati, regaining her confidence and form. At the US Open, she demonstrated her ability to compete at a high level, reaching the quarterfinals for the first time since 2018. When Carlos Suarez Navarro was the last Spaniard to achieve this feat. Now, Badosa faces the challenge of taking on an American opponent in the quarterfinals. Despite being born in New York, she will have to contend with the American crowd as she faces 13th seed Emma Navarro. The statistics are in her favor, which could signal a new upward phase in her career. Zheng defeats Vekic in a thrilling US Open night match, setting a record. Zheng Qinwen, the current world number 7, secured her spot in the US Open quarterfinals after an intense battle against Donna Vekic, winning 7-6-2, 4-6, 6-2. The match, which ended at 2:15 a.m., set a new record as the latest finishing women's match in the tournament's history. With this victory, Zheng is set to face world number 2 Aryna Sabalenka in a rematch of this year's Australian Open final. Zheng had previously faced Vekic in the Olympic final in Paris 2024, where the Chinese player emerged victorious in straight sets. However, the US Open match was a different story, with Vekic appearing much more comfortable on the fast hard courts of the Arthur Ashe Stadium. From the start, Croatian made her intentions clear, playing aggressively and with great precision. Zheng, however, remained calm and played confidently, especially during the tiebreak that decided the first set. In the second set, Vekic secured an early break, but Zheng quickly responded, leveling the match and saving crucial breakpoint. The Croatian, however, managed to close out the set in her favor, taking the match to a deciding set. In the third set, Zheng showed her strength by breaking Vekic's serve immediately and maintaining control until the end, securing the victory. Vekic's performance was impressive, demonstrating that she can compete at a high level, especially after a successful summer that included finals in Bad Homburg and the Olympics, as well as a semi-final at Wimbledon. Although the loss was a tough blow, her ability to compete against the world's best players was evident. Zheng, on the other hand, has been a dominant force in New York, particularly with her powerful serve. She leads the tournament in aces, averaging over 10 per match, and has been nearly unbeatable when her first serve lands. However, the next challenge will be tough, facing a Sabalenka who has already defeated her twice, including at the same stage of the US Open last year. The match promises to be a rigorous test for the young Chinese player. Sabalenka advances to her fourth consecutive US Open quarterfinal. Aryna Sabalenka, the tournament's second seed, secured her spot in the US Open quarterfinals with a convincing 6-2, 6-4 victory over Belgian Elise Mertens. The match, which lasted 1 hour and 37 minutes, marked the fourth consecutive time Sabalenka has reached the US Open quarterfinals, a streak that puts her alongside tennis greats like Serena Williams, who reached this stage 6 times in a row between 2011 and 2016. Sabalenka's consistency in Grand Slam tournaments is remarkable, with the Belarusian reaching the quarterfinals or better in her last 8 Grand Slam tournaments. Since her loss in the 4th round of the 2022 Australian Open, Sabalenka has proven to be a fierce competitor, winning the title in Australia in the past 2 years and maintaining her position as one of the most dominant players on the tour. Victory over Mertens was Sabalenka's 8th win over the Belgian in 10 meetings, repeating the result she achieved against her in the same round of the 2021 US Open. In addition to being rivals, Sabalenka and Mertens were once a successful doubles team, winning 2 Grand Slam titles together, the 2019 US Open and the 2021 Australian Open. Sabalenka's performance was impressive, especially in the first set, where she dominated the net, winning 91% of the points when she approached and hitting 18 winners. Even with Mertens offering more resistance in the second set, Sabalenka maintained control of the match, saving all break points and sealing the victory in straight sets. With this victory, Sabalenka secured her 27th win on hard courts this year, further solidifying her position as one of the top players of the season. Now she prepares for the next challenge, determined to continue her successful campaign at Flushing Meadows. Navarro dashes Gauff's hopes of winning back-to-back US Open titles. Navarro shocked the tennis world by defeating Coco Gauff at Wimbledon, feat that put her name on the global stage. Navarro, who was previously little known, outplayed Gauff in straight sets in the 4th round of the tournament, ironically on the same stage where Gauff became famous at 15. This match was likely Navarro's best of the season, and she is still adjusting to the attention she has received since then. At the US Open, Navarro confirmed her good form by defeating Gauff again, this time 6-3, 4-6, 6-3, securing her 2nd consecutive Grand Slam quarterfinal appearance. With this victory, Navarro ended Gauff's title defense and her impressive 11-match winning streak in New York. Additionally, the young American, who started the year ranked number 31 in the world, is now on the brink of entering the top 10. Navarro's victory wasn't easy, as Gauff committed many unforced errors, including 19 double faults. However, Navarro's resilience was key, especially in decisive moments. Even after losing the second set, she managed to regain her composure and dominate the final set, showcasing why she excels in matches that go the distance. Throughout the match, Navarro capitalized on the opportunities Gauff gave her, particularly when her opponent lost emotional control and made critical errors. Navarro's determination was evident when she managed to win a crucial point in the 3rd set, preventing Gauff from regaining the advantage. This moment was decisive for her victory. Now, Navarro prepares to face Paula Badosa in the quarterfinal. The victory over Gauff, one of the tournament's top favorites, shows that Navarro is on the rise and ready to compete in her first Grand Slam semifinal, demonstrating that her decision to fully commit to professional tennis is paying off. And that wraps up another episode of Tiebreak News. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates on the biggest tournaments and players in the tennis world. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and share it with your friends. The journey of these incredible athletes continues, and we'll be here to bring you every decisive moment. See you next time.